Morning, my lovelies. What it do? What it do? What it do? This is Planet Base. Planet Base. The Tree of Life. Genesis 129. AKA Virgo Networks, the Animal Planet. AKA the Daughters of Zion. AKA the Maidens and the Virgins. AKA that topaz gem sapphire coming straight from that spiker star, the brightest star of the constellation. I always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what I'm trying to say. Remember, I'm just the outside looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see, okay? But dig this here. The name of this is called Ending of Internet Era, okay? The ending of the internet era, okay? It's a lot of different changes that's going on with the internet. I'm noticing some things with Google. Okay, it's like you have to, because they trained AI. So they trained AI to feed off certain types of information. So the information that used to be available ain't available no more. Okay, and then whatever is available, it's like playing word Scrabble with this thing, because it's like what they talking about. It's like, okay, they meant to say this, they didn't say, they meant to say this instead of saying that. So it's like you gotta really use your brain and have some type of discernment on what this AI is telling you on Google, okay? Because a lot of the stuff that they saying just don't make no sense. The words ain't adding up. The words is mixed all around and all that. So it's like you gotta really use your brain. Like I said, okay, he didn't mean to say this. It meant to say this, okay? And some stuff you gotta pick and take what's important, okay, and the rest you just gotta throw away, okay, because that's what it is with this whole Google and internet thing, okay. AI is in 100% effect, okay, and they trained AI to give off only a certain amount of information in different words and things of that nature. And a lot of stuff AI is not saying and telling you, okay, that's what it is. So a lot of the information is MIA. You know, a lot of people take things for granted. When the information was there, they wanted to stay ignorant. They didn't want to cleanse themselves. They want to follow behind the crowd, follow behind their friends, follow behind all these fake people on the internet that they never gonna see in real life. I mean, they was just doing the most. Now the information is disappearing, and now they just gonna be asked out. Hey, man. And it's all the ignorant that's doing this, right? Because it's the ignorant, right? See, being ignorant ain't never a problem. It's remaining ignorant. A lot of people take pride in remaining ignorant, okay? Now, a content creator breakdown. I'm noticing a lot of things with these content creators, like the Portia Patterson chick. She got 250,000 subscribers, 800 and something thousand subscribers, or whatever the case may be. But she was saying how they was acting up with her account, and you know how they did some bull crap with her stuff. And then the Mula Smith chick, she was complaining about her stuff, and this is Lauren, she was complaining. It's like all these content creators is complaining about their content, complaining about how their accounts was hacked and strike down, and how they can't post this and how they can't post that, and was just saying all this stuff. And let me just say this, a lot of these people, no disrespect to them, Mula Smith, this is Lauren, Portia Patterson, no disrespect to them, but you know, they use their influence and their platforms for self gratification. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, when you look at this is Lauren, all you think you see her doing is going up to the cosmetic, doing cosmetic surgery, getting BBLs and facelifts and lip injections and all this vanity she's doing, okay, just for internet clout. And these people was telling her, the little bit of people that was real was telling her, like, yo, why you destroying yourself? Why you doing this? Like, You know what I'm saying? But for some reason in her mind, she wanted to be the next Instagram model or whatever. It's just crazy with these females, the way they destroy themselves. But with that being said, they use their platforms for the wrong reasons. Instead of using their platforms to feed knowledge to people who seeking knowledge, they use their platforms for garbage and for a bigger agenda. Okay, and now that agenda is collapsing on them, okay, now their platforms is collapsing as well. This is what happens when you're not positive, okay, and you don't do anything positive, okay. It ends up collapsing that particular realm in their world, okay? When you look at the Moolah Smith chick, she don't talk about nothing positive. She don't spread no interesting knowledge. You know, it's just garbage. You know, just straight garbage, straight trash. You know what I'm saying? And these people have they have a lot of subscribers. Moolah Smith got 30-something thousand subscribers. This is Lauren got 250,000 subscribers. Portia Patterson got 250,000 subscribers. Yet these women these females are not talking about anything positive. They're not talking about anything uplifting. They're not doing anything. And then on top of it, they mad hella selfish. Like all the people that share and contribute to their channel and share their channel, okay, to other people or whatever like that, they never do anything back. They never give anything back. They never share nobody else's content on their platform and all that. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't feel sorry for these content creators on social media. They just mad hella selfish. They just think it's all about them. Like, it's okay to think it's all about you, because I think it's all about me. But I do share. Okay, I do share knowledgeable information, planet-based, put some vitamins in your body, okay, do something with yourself. I spread some knowledgeable things to the world and make an impact on the world, okay? That's what I do, okay? I also do other things that I don't record, okay? I'm real big on charity, but I would never record myself doing charity because I don't need self-gratification or validation from nobody over the internet. That's not what I do, okay? But I do other positive things, great positive things, okay? And that's just basically is with that. Like, all the negative things that these females spew out on their platforms, they can at least do at least one positive thing. See, with me, if I was to say something that I'm saying to y'all, y'all wouldn't listen to me. But if Moolah Smith, This is Lauren, and Portia Patterson was to tell y'all the same thing I tell y'all, guess what? Y'all listen to them because they are a bigger influence. They are a bigger influence with subscribers, with more subscribers than me, so y'all will listen to them. It's always like that. Y'all don't listen to somebody like me, but if Glorilla and Young Miami tell you, you'll listen to them, right? You'll listen to them. That's just how it goes. You're supposed to use your influence for a positive reason and not for all negative all the time. And so with that being said, they all crumbling and folding, okay? They will be disappearing soon. Make no mistake about that. But anywho, I'm about to get on out of here, man. It's that Spica saw the brightest star of the constellation. The ending of the internet era. You know, when you look at Facebook, back then, we talking about 2008. I didn't get on Facebook until like 2008. So back then in 2008 or whatever like that, you couldn't look at somebody else's profile or post unless you was friends with them. Okay, nowadays everybody's posts, you don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to be friends with them. They post automatically comes up in your news feed, depending on what you like. It don't even depend on what you like because it's at the end of the internet era. So all the information, everybody's post is coming up in everybody else's timeline. So if I were y'all, I would get the last little bit of information that may be available, okay? Because this internet is on its last leg. It's on its last brim. Okay, that's what it is with that. Anything you need to say it. Hurry up and say it. Anything you need to do and you need to speak to somebody, get a message out to somebody or whatever, just hurry up and do it. Anything that you need to research on, just try to hurry up and do it. And then again, like I said, you're gonna be You got to use high discernment dealing with this AI, because it's not giving off the type of information that once used to be available to you, okay? So that's what it is with that. It's the ending of the internet era, and I can't wait. I am so happy because I'm on my way out of exile, okay? This physical body right here represents oppression. This physical body right here represents sin and filth. This body right here, physical body, represents ownership and property to the corporation, okay? This body right here, physical body right here, represents disobedience, okay? That's what it is with that, and I can't wait to come out of this physical form right here, out with this old body right here, oppression, and into the new body called the future, okay? And I can't wait. I am so happy, okay? And again, I'm talking about my life, okay? I shape and mold my own perception and my own cognitive, whatever I want it to be, okay? That's what it is with that. But my reality ain't never your reality. It's strictly for me and me only. You got to get out here and get your own glory. Anywho, it's that Spiker Star, the brightest star of the constellation, looking into your world, see things that you just don't see, man. I'm out.